Welcome to week 13 of our weekly roar. I'm your host, Drayden Kamerling. This is my co-host, Bryce Hasselman.
This week we will be covering yearbook, golf, track, the mock crash, along with more news. So let's get to that news.
We are here live with Emily Buttress, Miss Scraped Knees herself. She had reached out to us earlier this week on Twitter to share her distraught story about how her knees had become so scraped. So here we are to get the inside scoop. How did you get these horribly scraped knees?
Well, I was doing 100 hurdles and I biffed it and fell on the track.
What do you plan on doing to fix these knees in the future?
Not fall again.
Yep.
Hi guys, I'm Wesley Benishek. Don't forget to buy your yearbooks. Time is running out, believe it or not, so get it done.
We're here doing girls golf with Brianna Jones. And how's your season doing so far?
Pretty good. Right now we're 5-2.
So what's your favorite thing about golf?
Probably getting to know all the girls on the team, and it's been a pretty good season so far.
What do you think about your coach, Mr. Lance Camus?
He is a really fun coach, and he makes golfing fun.
Get your yearbooks, limited time, $25, ends May 12th. Yearbook.
I'm here with Nurse Julie, and she's going to tell us about the mock accident. When is the mock accident?
The mock accident is next Friday on May 5th, and it will start at about 12:30 after lunch. We're going to have a combined lunch, so everybody in the high school will eat between 12 and 12:30. So all high schoolers will eat at that time.
What is the message you are trying to get across?
Well, the next day is prom, and the message we're trying to get across is to teach people to not drink and drive. That's the biggest message. Believe it or not, there's people texting and driving and causing accidents and deaths, but drinking and driving is still causing more deaths than texting and driving. Any kind of distracted driving is, of course, bad. We don't want that. But we will try to get across is that on prom night, we don't want you drinking, we don't want you driving, and this goes for any time of the year.
Who puts it on?
Well, we usually have seniors that are participants because we do it every 3 years, so they would have seen it as a freshman, and they understand how important it is to be in that role, and it's not something to take lightly. This is a pretty serious event to put on. I call all the people to get it arranged. I was told that the Lynn County Emergency Management Agency says it costs over $10,000 for us to put this on for a day. Can I tell you who's involved with it? Do we have that much time? Okay, so it's the Dwayne Service provides us the cars that are wrapped. Moulage people, who are the people that put the makeup on, they're from the Lynn County EMA. We have St. Luke's Lifeguard, the helicopter that would land if they're able to. The Mount Vernon Ambulance is coming. We have Lisbon Mount Vernon Ambulance. We have Iowa State Patrolmen coming. We have the Stuart Baxter Funeral people coming over as well. I have a Lynn County attorney coming out to do the trial. We have lots and lots of people involved in this.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Time is running out. Get your yearbooks, $25 for a limited time, ends May 12th.
I'm Jean Montgomery, and we are here at the Lisbon Blood Drive, and I'm with Peter Delaney, and he's one of the main people here. So what happens to my blood once it leaves this place?
Well, like she said, my name is Peter Delaney with Mississippi Valley Regional Blood Center, and we are here doing a blood drive. And basically what we do is we collect the blood here. We have our phlebotomist and our donor services staff that draws the blood, and then our blood will actually go back to the Davenport location where it'll be in our lab, and they'll go through and they'll process it, make sure that they check for any sort of diseases, any sort of STDs, anything that might harm the patients in the hospitals. Then that blood gets divided into 4 different products. It's going to be your red blood cells, it's going to be your cryoprecipitate, plasma, and platelets. And all 4 of those products then go out to different patients in need.
University saying she's looking for a roommate. Because someone will have to respond back to her when I go home.
Not funny.
As long as Garrett thinks
Hello everyone, welcome to Star Witness. Man, am I so cute.
What emotions can drive one human being to take the life of another, you might ask? In this case, we feel certain that Miss Marsh's deplorable action was motivated by jealousy.
State your name and occupation. James Sharp. I'm a medical doctor and a coroner for Euclid County. Be seated.
Doctor, you said that digestive process plays a part in determining the deceased's time of death.
Mr. Zengros' questions are well within the realm of cross-examination, and I know I, for one, want to hear Dr. Trevor's answer. Doctor?
About Diane caught me off guard. She's lying.
Perhaps maybe her brother lied to her.
At 1:45 a.m. on the morning of October 13th, our desk sergeant, Sergeant Ajax Rollins, received a telephone call from Miss Diane Holgate. Miss Holgate was hysterical. She claimed that she had just found the body of her brother, Barry Holgate, located in his cabin just outside of town.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Oh, she's guilty, all right.
That is
Guilty
for
as
these
sin.
people to decide.
Since Bear wasn't at the cabin during the week, I sort of watched the place for him. I always got in the habit of looking out the window whenever a car turned off. There's a sign that says private drive, but sometimes someone turns off by mistake.
It is my belief that these pieces of evidence prove beyond doubt that Julia Marshall murdered Barry Holgate.
No! No! I did go to the cabin that night, but I didn't kill Barry!
If you did not come to the play, you are missing out.
That has cranberries in it.
This has cranberries in it.
I am here on opening night of Start Witness, and is during it is intermission, which is also known as halftime for you student athletes out there. And I am here with Sam Zangrillis, but you guys may know him as Trey Holitz. And so how did Act 1 go so far?
I think it went fairly well. So far, all the prosecution has presented their evidence, and the defense will go next.
Who do you think will win tonight's case?
So far, evidence points to Julie Marshall, my client, being accused of murder, but we're coming back with evidence, so it's unclear at this point.
What is your favorite part about the character that you're playing?
I think Sam is very sassy, yet very witty and knowledgeable, which kind of relates to me. I can be very sarcastic and jokey while being very knowledgeable about it.
Thank you. Let's get back to the news.
I was right. There was another woman there with Barry. The most shocking thing was she had red hair. And it was styled almost exactly like mine.
You swear that you didn't kill Barry Holgate?
Yes.
Didn't you also swear to the police that you hadn't left your apartment the night that he was killed?
Yes.
In fact, you didn't decide to come forward with the truth until Lieutenant Dexter produced irrefutable evidence that you committed the crime, did you not? You've already admitted that you went to the cabin, so why don't you admit the rest? Then you let yourself in, took a poker from the fireplace, and used it to bash in his skull.
I didn't. You have to believe me.
You must have. It's the only hypothesis that explains the evidence and corroborates Melinda's testimony.
There was another woman there, a woman with red hair.
Do you expect us to believe that, Miss Marshall? I think you're asking us to stretch our imaginations just a bit far. Admit that you killed Barry Holgate. You took a poker from the fireplace and you crushed in his skull over and over and over until he was dead.
Your Honor, Miss Bancroft is badgering the witness.
You've made your point, Miss Bancroft.
I have no further questions.
What I assume you suspected is correct, Mr. Zangrillis. The roots of these hairs have been twisted back to the shafts, no doubt to encircle the threads of a skull cap before being thrown into place. These clearly came from the surgery.
Julie had said she just got the phone with Barry. She swore she heard another woman's voice in the background. She said she had to go to the cabin and see for herself. I begged her not to, but she was determined to go. I offered to go with her, but she said that this was something she had to do with on her own. She left. Julie didn't kill him.
Clearly you have nothing to contribute to this trial except the desire to keep a murderess from justice. Some may view your act of friendship as commendable, but in actuality it has led you to become an accessory to murder after the fact. No further questions.
Wait! Julie didn't get the blood on the hem of her raincoat. I did! What? Karen! Julie, I'm sorry I didn't tell you before now. I could never let you go to jail without me fessing up.
State your name and occupation.
As if everyone didn't already know, my name is Adrian Bancroft and I'm the district attorney.
Be seated.
Your description of Mr. Holgate's murder was very vivid. One could almost believe you had been there. Weren't you the one who swung the poker and struck Barry Holgate? The one who wiped the fingerprints from the poker in the kitchen, for which Karen Wood would have no reason to enter? Aren't you Adrian Bancroft, the other woman in Barry Holgate's life? The one who couldn't stand to see him marry another woman? The one who killed him?
I loved him. I thought he loved me too. It wasn't easy for us being together with both of us so well known, and I couldn't afford to be recognized going to the apartment or to the cabin. He suggested that I buy a red wig. He always had a thing for redheads. He said they were sexy. Sometimes he'd make me wear it the entire time we were together, but I didn't mind. I was willing to do anything and everything that would make him happy. I was his gentle, loving pussycat, always eager to please. I can imagine the jolt that he felt when he saw you. You and your gorgeous red hair. It's no wonder he fell in love with you. You were his ideal. When Barry told me that he had met someone and fallen in love, I was devastated. We went into the kitchen and we sat before the fire and we talked. I told him that I had never loved anyone the way that I loved him. I told him I would divorce Lawrence in a heartbeat if only he would marry me instead of you. I think I even offered to dye my hair red permanently if he wanted me to. Finally, he started yelling back. We started arguing, and then he slapped me across the face hard, and I stepped back. My fingers closed around some metal and hot from the fire. The handle of the fireplace poker. He started to turn away. I raced it up into the air, and then with all the strength in my body, I crushed the skull! You know the rest. I was a fool. I never should have killed Barry. You're the one I should have killed! Julie!
Dr. Trevor!
She tried to kill you. It's all right. It's all right.
Miss Holgate, you needn't worry. Everyone here is a witness that you shot Miss Bancroft to protect Miss Marshall.
It wouldn't matter what she did to me. I'm glad I killed her. She was a monster. She didn't deserve to live.
Justice has prevailed.
Don't forget to follow us on Twitter. Contact Miss Kibbe with any suggestions. Like, subscribe, hit the notifications button on our YouTube, and come back next week. Thanks.
Bro, this computer's recording.
And the outro's on there too. I just recorded it. It's pretty good.
That actually hurt. That actually did hurt, kind of.